Shalom, welcome to the second edition of Torah Nuggets on Ice. My name is Keven Tzvi Friedman. We're coming to you live from Ice Peaks here in Holon near Tel-Aviv in Israel. One of the things we know is when we first meet someone, a name is very, very important. It's one of the first things we ask. The Jewish tradition teaches us that a person's essence is contained in their name. This week's Torah portion, the Parsha, and also the second book in the Torah, is called Shemot, names. And we see that all the names of the tribes that came down to Egypt with Jacob are introduced. Rashi, the 12th century French commentator, asks, why are the names repeated? We were told the names of these tribes back in Bereshit, in Genesis. Rashi explains that the tribes of Israel were so precious to God, just like the stars are precious, that God counts them in the coming in and going out, so too with the tribes. That's why they're counted twice. And also we know, Louis Ginsburg explains in Legends of the Jews, that all the works of God correspond to the 12 tribes. The 12 signs of the zodiac, the 12 months of the year, the 12 hours of the day, the 12 hours of the night, and the 12 stones of Aaron's breastplate. So we see Reuven, Shimon, Levi, Yehuda, Yisachar, Asher, Dan, Benjamin, Gad, Naphtali, Yosef, and Zevulun. And so one thing that struck me about names, I've been here this week in Israel with the APAC LaFell Fellowship, and I want to say thank you to the LaFell family and the whole APAC team, from Rabbi Jeremy Pappas and the whole team, for an amazing week. One thing we saw in the Israeli archives were the names of some courageous leaders who in 1980 signed a peace agreement between Egypt and Israel. The names of Menachem Begin, Anwar Sadat, and Jimmy Carter. And so, God willing, my blessing for all of us is that we should have the zechut to soon in our times once again see the names of our leaders on a peace agreement, and along those lines that we should continue to work for, God willing, the U.S. and the Israel relationship. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Kol Tuv.